welcome to Makeup Minis. The topic today is autumn skincare and makeup, and we're actually live from Bohemia in Edinburgh today. I was just saying to Kate before that we've been on a bit of a tour the last few months, haven't we? And I think we're going to continue with that. So next year I think we'll try and choose some places to do some lives from, make it a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
We might get people coming over talking to us as well. So we're now into the autumn season and it's starting to get colder. So it's time to adapt our skincare and makeup routine just like your wardrobe. So Kate, why should we be changing our skincare routine at this, in the autumn season?
Well, I'm very pleased you asked me that, and I'm really glad that you're using that as your wardrobe, because I think that's very helpful for us to think about. So as you would coming out of summer and into autumn with your clothes, you kind of, the textures of your clothes change, so perhaps silks and cottons not so much, and more woolies and jumpers and wool and that sort of thing. So I think that's a nice way to think about changing your skincare. So a lot of it is about changing the texture of what you're using, so sort of maybe thicker creams, richer cleansers, more nourishing serums. So that's kind of a nice way to think about it. But I think also one of the most effective ways to stay warm in the winter is to layer. Yeah. So perhaps what's better is, instead of sticking one really big heavy jumper on, is if you have a series of layers on, that kind of keeps you a bit warmer.
I like that analogy.
So that's kind of a nice way to think about your skincare, and especially for, I think both for Jackie and I'm sat here and just before we went on, I was like, even though it's cold outside, for some of us at a certain age, we wouldn't know, we're quite hot. So I think the hot stuff. So I think the idea of layering, layering kind of skincare one on top of the other to achieve that protection against the colder weather is a really good idea. So we've talked about this before. So maybe if you want to, and it's within kind of what kind of skincare routine you want to do, a mist. Not one that's got lots of alcohol in, something that's got some nice hydrating, moisturising ingredients in it, and then a nice hydrating serum, and then maybe slightly heavier moisturiser than you would not use, but not massively richer, and then maybe a facial oil as well.
So would you still be able to use your serum that you maybe use in the summer, but just think about when you're doing your moisturiser that has to be heavier? I don't know if the serums are heavier, you can get heavier ones, or they just tend to be...
I think for me what I tend to do is, your serums, the kind of texture of the serums tends to be the same. Your serums tend to be a lighter weight product. But what I do in the winter and in the autumn, I'll up my actives because you're not having to cope with the sun. That's when I really start perhaps trying to use a bit more vitamin A. So I've bought a product line with today, which is a new one for me. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. And it's the wrong way round, but it doesn't really matter. I'll try and change it.
On the wrong one. Sorry, we're back again.
You've got to look at the bar.
Yes, you've got to look at him. Right, okay, let's change this over so you can see it properly.
Okay, there you go. So, it's a bit bright, isn't it? Can you see that? So this is from a company that I think we're going to talk a little bit about, called Beauty Pie. It's quite new. This is a retinol product, and this is a nighttime moisturiser, so I would use this to sleeping. So this has got vitamin A in. So vitamin A, as we've talked before, is one of the most efficacious ingredients you can use to look after your skin. The trick is to find one that suits you. They can be irritating, so you need to find one that's you get on with. But there's lots of evidence now that actually says use a lesser strength one, but use it constantly, rather than using a stronger strength one in such a short, sharp episodes. It's better if you use a less strong one constantly. I said that a lot, and I'm still not sure it came out right. So I've started using my retinol vitamin A product again at night. So I think it's just about thinking about adding a few more layers and texture of hydrating, nourishing, protective products. And really, I think one of the main things, I don't know if you find, but with the colder weather, we yank up the central heating. So you're going, they're going outside from cold weather into a centrally heated house, which kind of sucks the moisture out of everywhere, including your skin. And that's kind of where you start getting that dry, red, slightly itchy, blotchy kind of complexion in the mid, because essentially your skin's very dry and it's got irritated and sensitive. So you're really wanting to try and kind of combat that. And so I suppose what I'm trying to say is extra hydration, lots of layers, and a slightly richer texture in your moisturiser, and maybe add in a facial oil. Don't forget to keep exfoliating, because when we become dry, you know, some dead skin cells can kind of build up, and then our products aren't penetrating, and your skin can look a bit dull. So kind of exfoliate a couple of times a week, depending on what you use. I use a liquid exfoliant.
I've been using the liquid one.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah. They're good. I think we've done a live on those.
We did do a live on exfoliation.
Again, you need to look for an acid that's right for what you want to treat. And there's loads on the market now, and I'm not a big advocate of a scrub. I know some people like them, but I think they're a bit harsh on the surface of your skin. So remember to exfoliate, and then more kind of richer textures, but also I think one of the things that I do is I will if I've worn makeup, because I think often in the winter there's a tendency to wear a little bit more foundation. Is that right?
Yes. I'll cover that.
So maybe we have, because we need to add a bit more colour into our skin. Because it's paler, so maybe there's a tendency to wear a bit more foundation, a bit more concealer, a bit more bronzer, powders. So obviously when you come in and you've still got kind of like a face of makeup on in the evening, what I think's good is go and get that off. So you're giving yourself a chance when you've come in from the cold into your home, which has probably got central heating on, get that off and get some nice hydrating products on and nourishing products, and look after your skin that way. Does that sort of make sense?
Yes, totally makes sense.
So I'm glancing down at my notes, and I think that's about it really.
Okay. So autumn's a great time to change your makeup bag. There's lots. You'll see what I've just been walking along Princess Street, and I actually went into Jenna's. Couldn't help myself. So there's lots of autumnal colours coming out. Like, you know, your burgundies, warm copper bronzers, orange tones, and then your kind of a statement lip colour like berry. I've got berry on today. So I'm going to talk about foundation. You may, in the summer, have used a lighter foundation like a BB or CC cream, or even just a lighter foundation. So a couple of things, you know, your shades of the foundations is maybe not going to match now, so I changed over my foundation recently because it was just too dark for my skin. So you need to think about that, and then you also might need to think about you might want more coverage as well. So two things I would suggest is have a look at your foundation. Is it still matching your skin tone? And do you want more coverage now as well?
And Jackie, can I just ask you, is there a tendency for some people, so when you're choosing a foundation you've gone a bit paler, am I right in thinking it's still a good idea to match your actual skin tone with your foundation rather than trying to add colour with your foundation? Is it best to sort of try and match your skin tone exactly, and then add colour?
Yes, definitely.
And definition, whatever, with powders and blushes and that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. So match it to your skin tone, and then if you still feel like actually, you know, maybe it's a bit pale, then you've got your blushes, your bronzers, some face powders just to warm your skin up. So we'll do it that way rather than having a darker foundation on. So brands out there, It Cosmetics have just brought out another one. You can get them on Boots or online. NYX, I've got a lightweight foundation. It's waterproof as well, so you know, you get caught in the rain, it's not going to come off. That's called Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and that's full coverage. And I think that's maybe about £15. You can get that in Boots. And actually the one that Kate's, we've just been talking about Beauty Pie. I'm using today Beauty Pie's foundation. It's oil free, it's lightweight, but it's a medium coverage, and it's got kind of a luminous matte finish. And I really like this Beauty Pie foundation. As I say, I thought I'd try this out because my shade was just too dark than I was using previously. Then we go on to eye makeup. So again, update your eye makeup a little wee bit with burgundies, orange, plums, wines, copper bronze. Lots of palettes out there. As I said, I've just been to Jenner's and I had to stop buying stuff. Today I actually just used this is Urban Decay's Heat, and the colours I used today on these, I don't know if you can see very well, are these two ones at the end, which are more like kind of purpley browns. So Naked Urban Decay have brought out a new palette called Cherry, and it's really nice, really nice.
She didn't buy it.
And they've got burgundy plum colours, it's cherry hued flavours, colours in there. So that's a really nice one. I think price wise, I think it's £30 odd, I can't remember exactly. Too Faced have brought out one called Gingerbread Spice. I love that name. And similar tones, it's all warm shades, but what I love about this palette is the names that they use. So you've got Figgy Pudding, Hot Toddy Spice, and apparently I was trying to look for it today, the palette smells of gingerbread. Oh, so I'm going to have to go and find it. I thought it would have been in Jenner's today, but I couldn't find it, so I'm going to have to test that out. And another really good palette is Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Luxury Palette in Vintage Vamp. It's a quad eyeshadow and it has purple red tones, a pale shimmer in it, plums, deep burgundies, and a peach tone glitter to it. That's about £39, and that looks really, really nice as well.
Have you used any of her products yet?
I haven't actually. Do you know there's a lipstick that I keep meaning to get and I just never get around to it. It's called Pillow Talk.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the best one. I think Sally Hughes
I am
wears
going
it
to
a
treat
lot.
myself to that.
Yeah. There's nowhere in Edinburgh that sells Charlotte Tilbury, is there?
No. I was in Manchester one time and they had a tiny store, and I was looking for actually a palette. Oh god, it was in the Look palette. It's something that I was mentioning last year. But they didn't have this palette, so yeah, I'm definitely going to have to start going to try Charlotte Tilbury. Actually, I met a lady who had the Pillow Talk lipstick, and I was like, oh, can I just have a little try?
It's a really nice, not nude,
yeah,
but really
like
flesh, really sort of natural, flesh-coloured lipstick.
Yeah. So the next live I'll do, I'm gonna have a
She's gonna have it on
lipstick. I'm gonna show you. A cheaper version is the Revolution Reloaded palette. That's all neutral tones as well, so that's only like £4. So that's another palette you consider. So you might be used to wearing kind of bronzer in the summer, so kind of swap that bronzer to a blush and look for a blush that's more orange or red toned. So this is Arbonne's one. You can see that's kind of orangey toned. But Superdrug, I've got one, their range, and it's called Roses in Red. It's £7.99. That's a really nice blush as well. So change your blush, or you swap your bronzer to a blush instead. Lips, don't know if you notice I've got kind of, I suppose, a deep berry colour on. It's actually, I've gone and left it in that other bag. But anyway, berries, deep reds, chocolate browns. This is Arbonne, so this kind of, I don't know if you can see it very well, it's a kind of deep berry. This one's a brown I've got. This is actually just Primark's brown, so chocolate brown. And the one I've got on is actually Rimmel's, and I've left it in my bag, so I'm just going to get it for you.
To stay on?
I use a lip brush, it's really good to keep things on. You can buy primers right when I found it. So the one I've got on today is actually Rimmel's, and
That's a lovely colour. It really suits you.
Deep berry. It's called Starry Eyed, and you can still get it. So that's a couple that I've got in my kit. But Burt's Bees, I've got one called Brewing Berry. So they'll moisturise your lips as well as having that really nice berry colour. And of course it's 100% natural as well, so lots of nice things to moisturise your lips. I also found on Boots online, they've got Dior Backstage Lip Palette, and what it does is it primes, it's got colours in it, and you can use it for contour, and the shades are rosy, nude to burgundy, and that's £38. It looks great, but for £38, I don't know how small it is. It could be like this for £38, but I'm going to go and try and find that as well. And I think lastly, to finish off your look, is don't forget your nails. This is kind of winey colour, I don't know if you can see very well, but berries again, you know, are really in. So that's kind of your makeup look. So if you've got any questions for me, Kate, put them in the comments below.
And if you want us to cover something else in the future live, if there's something you want us to go away and do some research about and tell you, we're very happy to do that. And I think we wanted to just mention a bit more about the beauty pie, did we?
Yes, we do, yes.
So I bought something else as well. Look, this is my new moisturiser. Can you see that? So, super healthy skin. This is a slightly richer moisturiser than I've been using in the summer. I think it's got shea butter in it. I think it's got some hyaluronic acid in it. I think it's got some ceramides in it. I quite like it. It's going on nice. It's not greasy, although it is quite rich. It's nourishing. It makes my skin feel nice and comfortable. But the idea of beauty pie it's been founded by somebody who's really well known in the industry, in the beauty industry, and who's really well thought of. She started, is it Nippon? I'm not going to say because I get it wrong, but she's been behind lots of brands.
Well-known brands, yeah.
So she's taken a completely innovative approach to retailing. It's not really retailing, but selling skincare and makeup. So it's a membership scheme. So you choose what level you go on at, and we're not under commission for this.
No, we're not actually.
We've both found it and found it's really good, so we thought we'd tell you about it. So you can choose what level you go on at. I think you can do a mini sort of level, which I think is just £5 a month. So you pay £5 a month, or there's one that's £10 a month, and then there's,
I think it's 20, isn't it?
And is there a 50? And then can you do a yearly one, which is like,
oh yes, you can.
I think there's a yearly subscription. You pay a certain amount. So that's standard. That's like a standing order direct debit that comes out of your bank account every month. But for that, you get a spending pot limit of money that then you can use to buy products where she doesn't really charge all the markup costs.
And a lot of these products are actually used by the high-end companies.
So what she's done is she's sourced a skincare lab, because most brands, there are only so many skincare labs in the world that produce products. So she's gone to one of these and said, I don't want fancy packaging. I'm not going to charge retail and all that kind of stuff. So basically you get it, I think it's at 85% less than another brand would sell another typical product like this. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. No, I know what I mean. So you get nice, really well formulated, good products for a fraction of the price, and you pay a membership fee to enable you to access that. Does that sound about right?
They're cruelty free, which is always a plus for me. And they do use some really good ingredients. You know, some of them will be paraben free and things like that, fragrance free.
If that's important to you.
And delivery costs aren't that much. And I'm just trying to think what else. And when they came, I don't know what. I'm quite a packaging person.
They're nice. They're not bad.
So when they came, they were like nicely wrapped and
they're
very it's an ethical
nice
company,
quality packaging. So that they reckon that to get a retinol, a vitamin A moisturiser like that somewhere else, I think they said that would cost about £85. And I got it. I think it's about 11.
So go and look it up.
So go and have a look.
It's a minimum subscription of 3 months, but you know, even if you just went did the £5 a month, that's not a lot. I mean, I actually went in, started like ordering stuff, and then reached my limit. I was like, oh, I need some more.
And Jackie was saying they do samples, so you know, I would always say try if you can before you buy. So it's just we're just sort of letting you know.
So we're going to go now. It's lovely that for the people who are watching us, and we'll see you next month with another little instalment. We'll probably be at the Radisson Blue next month.
I think we will be.
And well, if you've got any
do
suggestions,
let us know if there's something that you particularly want us to cover, because we're very happy to do that.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again.
Bye. It's scary, isn't it, when you put your phone down there and you turn it around to camera.